All right, here we are. We stopped through Wyoming to Cody, Buffalo Bill Wild Cody's old trail town.
Yep.
On this site, 1895 Western Scout showman Wild Bill Buffalo Cody laid out original town of Cody, Wyoming. Oh, sorry about the wind. The wind's been rough all the way here.
And they got these buildings from all kinds of sites in Montana and right here, and disassembled right back here, so they could always be preserved here. And Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
Yep.
Their original cabins are here.
Yep.
And the saloon where they were, and then an Indian named Curly.
Curly, a Crow Indian, yep. Army Scout.
Led George Custer.
The Battle of Bighorn.
The Battle of Bighorn.
All right, well, let's go look at it. I know the wind. I should have brought my other case to cover it, but we didn't think about all this wind. Okay, we just got our tickets, and the price is not bad here. You can come and walk the whole town for $12 a person, so that was pretty cheap, really, I thought. And it's really neat. Like here is the carpenter shop, and you can see it's still got all the tools. The old stove, potbelly stove.
This was the first building built in Wyoming, right here.
Yep, and all the there's some insulators for the power lines, all the blocks and mallets and woodworking tools and anvil. So that's pretty neat. So got all kinds of wagons in the middle. I'm sure Jesse James has been here a couple times. Here's Curly's cabin.
Curly, the Indian
Yeah,
Crow.
this is the Indian Crow. The Crow Indian, and ours is potbelly stove, which is a beautiful stove. Very beautiful. And there he is, right here. There's Curly.
Oh, look at that.
Yep.
Ooh.
There's Curly. Custer.
Yeah, he brought.
And there's his moccasins.
He survived the
And
Battle
there's
of
his
Little
gun.
Bighorn.
Look at his gun. That's so crazy.
And relayed the news of Custer's defeat.
Yep. And look, they got the little waffle iron that goes on top of the stove to cook waffles or anything. All these pictures and a nice antique bed. Got the old trunks. Look at that. That's so beautiful. This is crazy.
This is so neat.
Look at his drum that he made.
Yep.
That looks like from deer. It is. It's from deer's hooves, the skin off their hooves.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a black bear. It sure ain't a grizzly. Ain't big enough. Oh, look at his coat. That is crazy.
Oh, wow.
You can tell that's probably made from buffalo.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yep. That's neat.
Isn't it tall right there?
Oh, yeah. Look over there. Might have to get me a drink at the saloon.
Belly up to the bar.
My belly up to the bar. It says Morrison's cabin, built at the foot of Copper Mountain, 1884.
Look at here.
This is something. You know, you really can't appreciate this stuff until you come and see it. I mean, I've heard about this, and
Oh, it's awesome.
and like just like our drive, we drove when we got to the other side of Billings and started up toward Wyoming and going towards Yellowstone. It's just changed. The scenery is so beautiful. Snow on the mountains.
This is a typical homestead cabin.
Yes. This right here is just your homestead. Got your horses and your reins. Look at that old pump organ. Got the old pump organ, got the ram, hides on there. Look at that hide
Yeah.
for the bed.
They actually had springs.
Yeah, they had, well, I didn't know they had springs either, but that's old.
Look at that bighorn sheep thing.
Yep, bighorn sheep.
Gross, is that real?
Well,
Siamese
yeah,
twins.
Well, they've had them like that before.
Oh.
But she had a little potbelly, a little stove. I don't know potbelly.
That's freaky.
Yep, right there. Oh my goodness.
You didn't know it.
You didn't see the double-headed cow?
You scared me and I scared.
That's pretty neat, that calf is.
The guy in the cabin, he chopped
That is so funny. She just got her skin.
Yeah.
because you know.
There's a buffalo hunter's cabin. Buffalo cabin.
Was
too.
murdered at the camp.
That's pretty neat. This is used by Kirshner.
Jim White was murdered.
Jim White was murdered. Oh, look at that buffalo hide
Mm-hmm.
coat.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I couldn't even lay on that little bed and my feet would hang off.
No, they would not.
Well, they would. Are you having fun, Jerry?
Yes.
I know this is a little different for you people that watch our channels. This is just the fun part of when you take a break every now and
This
then.
side.
Oh yeah, there may be rattlesnakes in this area. Please stay on the boards. Oh, walk past.
You don't have to ask me twice.
This is the
This is
coffin.
school.
Oh, this is the coffin school.
That's
Oh,
cool.
look at this.
Oh.
Sweet, look at that stove back there. That is one of the
Mm-hmm.
ornate stoves I've ever seen. Look at those
Awesome.
teachers' stuff. Man, they was tiny back in, wasn't they?
They say everybody was tinier then.
Yeah. Gosh, I'd look like a gorilla coming through the door.
The Shell store. First store in Shell, Wyoming in 1892.
Yeah, this is the first one.
First store.
Oh, wow.
Come to town and get your fabric and ointment.
I need me some baking soda and some baking powders and a pound of flour. Give me some clover, a little bit of coffee and beans. Come on, store owner. I need it fast.
Fritz is sick or Cody's. Dang,
Yeah,
so
look.
neat.
Look what a big crock. Back there's a coffee grinder. Big old elk.
Honey, isn't that a moose?
I mean moose. Yeah. Moose, I said elk. It's a moose. I meant moose. Anyway, look at the cowboy boots. Union Leader coffee.
So,
Over here is, of course, the salt and cocoa. And what's amazing, the cocoa back in was still almost like the can we get today, but just a metal can.
look at this
Mustard.
gunpowder.
Oh, yeah,
buy
look
your
what-
gunpowder.
Yeah, you can get your gunpowder in the stores, which they had to have. Of course, they got bullets and everything, but this is so neat. I'm glad we come. Oh, yeah, look at that stove. Really nice.
This is the post office.
Oh, we could have dropped our packages off here at the post office. Wonder how long it took to get delivered. You
Look
people.
at the boxes there.
Oh yeah, you people get mad when it's over a day or two late. Look at this. It might take you about 2 years to get your package.
About 20 years.
Yeah.
Look at those.
Look at those barber chairs.
Is that barber chairs?
Yeah, that's a
Nice.
barber chair, but that right there looks like a massage chair
Yeah.
or a neck stretcher, whichever one they want
Wow.
to be.
So cool.
Dr. U. Solinger. Oh yeah, here's a chiropractor. That's a chiropractor chair.
Through this door walked Butch Cassidy, the Sundance Kid, and other outlaws of the famous Hole in the Wall game. The cabin was built in the Wall Country west of Casey, Wyoming
Yeah.
in 1883.
Butch Cassidy and
Come on,
Sundance
Butch.
Kid.
Come on, Butch.
One of my favorite shows. I mean movies. I love that
There he
movie.
is right there.
Yep. Look here, here's Kid Curry, Sundance Kid. There's Butch. Well, he don't look nothing like the movie star, does
This is the Wild Bunch.
he? Yeah, there's the Wild Bunch. Dead or alive. Nearest Marshal's office, $7,500 reward. Just a lot of history here. I mean, it's just crazy. There's George Leroy Parker, alias Butch Cassidy. There's
Let's see how-
Sundance
let's
Kid,
see,
Ben
approximately
Kirkpatrick.
17 years old. Right there.
Ben Kirkpatrick, Butch Cassidy, Will Carver, and Kid Curry. Look at them old lever action rifles. What's left of them? You just see it right here. They're having a little drink, playing little cards, get killed when they steal cheating cards. Of course, oh my gosh, look at them big coats, trench coats. There's another bear skin. Really nice old double barrel shotgun up there. Trunk. Who's that? Tom O'Day.
Tom Wood is a skilled safe cracker and poker player. He hooked up with Wild Bunch and was one of the bank robbers who held up the bank in Bell Fork, South Dakota.
Well, that's crazy. All right, we're going to the next one. We've been where Butch Cassidy was.
Isn't that the coolest thing?
That is cool. Well, they said watch for snakes, so you watch for your snake, rattlesnake.
Well, no,
Oh, look out here. This must be where they're buried at. Jack's got a plain old claim. A few years after Civil War, his family moved west on a wagon train. Wyoming territory through the 1880s. Jack Stillwell. Remember Stillwell was at the OK Corral, wasn't he? Is that the same Stillwell? Comanche Jack. Born in Kansas, served the frontier during the August 16 trying. Oh no. Samson E. Stillwell, Comanche Jack, that's who this is. 600 Cheyenne and Sioux warriors began their charge down the slope toward the island. The scouts killed their horses and dug into the sand behind them. Then, like a cyclone, the massive screaming force hit the island. Well, that's crazy. Scout at Beecher's Island, frontiersman, 1850 to 1903, 53 years old. Wow. Didn't last long back in the West, did you? So crazy.
It's Jeremiah Liver Eating Johnson.
Liver Eating Johnson. Yep. 1824 to 1900. That's his grave plot. No more trails. That's pretty neat. Alright, this is Rosie's corral right here, and that's her outhouse, and I've used them before when I was young. That's what we had, my papa had. And right here is her brothel.
Rosie's Roadhouse Brothel, originally located.
Now I would never been in here.
No.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that old stove. To live back in them days, I know. Simple.
Houlihan died of a gunshot wound at the table right here.
Oh really?
Yeah. And then
What you got all bundled up for?
my ears. And then Belle died in Ireland after she was poisoned by Cody.
Katie poisoned her?
Yeah.
You women get together, you just cause a lot of mischief. A lot of men died back then because you women.
Yeah, okay.
Got the old churn
Only
on.
gotta look back here.
Oh, there's more to look at, ain't there? And folks, we come out of Tennessee, it was almost 80. We get here last night, it was 32, 33. So, it's crazy. Look at that cowboy hat. I like that hat.
Yeah, right.
Look at that old sink right there, wash mat stand. Over our shaving mug and everything. Man, they wore some tall boots back then, didn't they? Wow. Old railroad liner, red globe, enamel.
That's the problem.
That is a nice little stove. And you know, these are so small, it wouldn't have took that much to heat these.
Yeah.
My Aunt Nolly lived up in the mountains, and she only lived in a one-room cabin. Didn't have no power. Made the best soup beans I've ever eaten in my life on the stove. Her cabin wasn't much bigger than this one we're going in.
Used by Kid Curry and Sundance Kid as a hideout before they attempted to hold up the Red Lodge Bank in Red Lodge, Montana.
Well, them little
This was their
rascals.
hideout.
Boy, ain't much place to hide in here, was it? Look at all the saddles. Their tax equipment. There's the horses down there. Please, no riding the saddles. They don't have to worry about me trying to get over. Oh, look here, what big old bucks. That one right there. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 15 pointer. Oh my gosh, look at that lever action rifle. Still pretty good shape, but it's got a lot of rust bits, but I would like to have it. Hey, don't forget this. It's a little everything. We, of course, most of you know that's watching this. We are yard sale, garage sale, picking channel, but we love to show people on their trips too. There's Chronic, the Carbon County Chronicle. Kid Curry and Sundance Kid captured at Carbon County Sheriff Jim Dunn. Wow. All these horns stacked up together. A lot of elkhorns there. This one's closed. It's a, oh, that's a granary built for grain and hay stored about 1898 in the WYOMING area.
That back there said that there's no proof that Butch Cassidy and Sonette's kid were killed in that shootout in Bolivia.
Oh yeah, look at these old wagons. All the
that's
tacked
neat.
equipment and stuff. Yep.
Look at that carriage.
Yep. That's somebody, he still got his cane on that carriage. Neat. Beautiful. This is a livery stable. Yep. Building was built near the Clark's Fork in the 1890s. Cody.
This is so cool.
Yeah.
Wood River Homestead cabin built on Wood River west of something, Wyoming.
Oh wow.
An example of fine log craftsmanship.
Buffalo Bill Scout. Set it here. No shortage of bear hides or antlers. All kinds. Now that guy looks
Look,
like
that's
grizzly.
what we were just at. We were just at that gravesite. Up there.
Reburial of Jeremiah Johnson in 1974. And that looks like Grizzly Adams right there.
See, they
That's Jeremiah Johnson. It looks like Grizzly.
they did the reburial. They brought them from place where they passed, and they brought them back here.
Right here's the reburial in 1984, showing them dropping down in the grave of Jack Stilwell. There's Jack. Blind Bill Hooligan. That's when they put them in the ground. Look at them. They're skeletons.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. This one's locked up. It is a rice ranch. Missionary building a rice ranch at Wood River. And there's the bell for the town. The inner bell, circa 1890s. I watch a guy on YouTube. He's really good. I can't think of his name, but y'all ought to watch him. He digs up out here in North Dakota, South Dakota, and different areas, Wyoming. He digs up old bottles and relics. It's a really neat channel. Oh, look. Wow.
Between Cody and Matisse around 1900. This
Look at those
built.
wheels on it. On the stroller. I mean the high chair. Look at that cupboard over there. Drop leaf table. The old wedding dress probably. Cat. And there's the baby crib. And a pump organ. And there's an old schoolhouse somebody built a replica.
Look right here, you can see.
You can see inside the schoolhouse they built. Probably not.
You can see in that little dollhouse that somebody
yeah.
built a little dollhouse.
With little dishes.
So cute.
We thought you might just like to see what we're seeing, because we've never thought we'd ever get to see this. That's locked up back there. Not over there though. That just says the mayor's cabin. Frank Hoax, the first mayor of Cody, Wyoming.
I don't think we're supposed to go in there.
Why? Yeah, we are. Yeah. Yeah, it's a museum. Look at this. Old wagons. Yeah, this is a museum, hey?
Let's see.
This is all kinds of wagons and carriages. Yeah, it's a sleigh, yep.
Look at these beautiful sleighs.
Look at them big old ox harnesses or whatever they are, cows or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some sleighs. Beautiful.
Oh, and these carriages.
Yep, you can see some of the fancier people that could own these right here with leather seats. The higher up people. there's a covered wagon. Making his tracks across the country, forging the West. Covered wagons. How would you like to ride that from one state to the next?
No.
Back in the day and take them weeks.
No. Blacksmith shop.
Oh yeah. Blacksmith shop. And it's just like that other one we looked at. Still has all the forging equipment and
It's
harnesses.
so great they kept all that stuff.
Yep. Here's the rest of it. Bird just flew out and scared you.
It's amazing how the weather doesn't like kill that leather stuff.
It does hurt it, but it's
That was put by Peter McCullough and his men out of Carter Mountain. He brought the first cattle into the region around the Carter County.
wow. Oh wow. Look at this lamps. Some nice bucks. Saddles. Old chairs, rocking chair. Stoves.
I've never seen a lamp like that.
Nope. That's called a footed lamp. I don't know what it's called, but it's got foot on it. I bet I'm close.
It's a definite footed lamp.
Yeah. You just think of all these metal right here was made by blacksmith by hand.
Yep.
That's amazing back in the day.
Yep.
Look at that bunny rabbit out yonder.
This is
Oh wow.
Museum of the Old West.
This is something.
Wow.
Look. Now this is pretty. Look at all these arrowheads and stuff. Knives. Look at the knives they used to use.
Dang it.
Hide flesher. Look at that axe, stone axe. Beautiful. Some nice arrowheads and stone axes in here. Wow. And I thought I used to find arrowheads on our farm, but nothing like this. Oh wow, look at all this Indian stuff. Oh wow. This was made by Sioux Indian, Scorched Lightning. She made all this stuff. And then there is the chief, looks like. Rain in the face, Sioux. Plenty coops of crow. That's crow there and Sioux mixed together. This is just crazy. You know what this is, don't you? I knew what this was without looking at it. That's a baby cradle to carry him.
Oh yeah, they carried them.
And then this was one that they made to carry with a sled. Now my family's Cherokee. Mom's got a lot of Cherokee in her, and her daddy and mom had a lot of Cherokee. Of course, we was raised over, we was always about Cherokee, North Carolina, so that's where all the people came from. Look at this chief bonnet. I'd say it's a chief. Eagle feather war bonnet. Look at some of the old clothes. It's just beautiful stuff.
How they did those tiny, tiny beads and
I
stuff.
know, and made their shoes with them.
Beautiful colors, yeah.
And so precise. Get in there. You know that's your last ride right there.
Oh my God, it's a hearse.
Yeah, that's what they used to take them to the last ride. Go ahead and climb.
No, it's okay. Ugh.
There's a big elk.
Mm-hmm.
There's another buffalo coat.
Yep.
I just love to have that Winchester. It's a 1986, it says. And there's 84, both of them Winchesters. Were some big bucks. Look at the Western storybooks they used to have.
Mm-hmm. Look at these guns.
That looks like something Jeremiah Johnson would wear right there. Of course, he'd wear buffalo robes.
Look at the guns.
Oh gosh, all right. Flintlocks. Ooh, look at the Indian bow. Still got the arrows and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
18 coat right there, 1851 coat. Gosh, what's this? Tusk of the tooth of a mammoth elephant. Just amazing, all this stuff. I love it, love it, love it. I'd have loved to live back in that time, wouldn't you?
No, I like electricity.
Well, but back then you wouldn't have been used to it, so.
I wouldn't know what was missing.
Nope, you wouldn't have known what you was missing. It'd been a lot simpler. Not as much crazy stuff.
Arlington store, built on the Gray Bull River, 1897. It was moved. Arlington was used as a store for several years.
Oh my gosh, look at that 94 Winchester carbine. You talking about a beautiful gun. Whew, that's some money right there. Oh, there's one with octagon barrel. 94 30-30. Gosh, I'd hate to get shot with that. Hey moose. Hey elk.
Lord bless you. So it shows you how really huge they are.
Oh my gosh, yeah, look at that. And that's small ones. Look up our old butter churn. And then that looks like a Cody to me.
This is the old boom wagon.
Yeah. The old time chuck wagon.
Yeah, the chuck wagon.
There's no coffee grinder.
Wait, let's see. The Larson wagon.
That's neat. It's funny, when we got here, they stopped at a store here in Cody and it said, the woman that's registered, where y'all from? As soon as we started talking, they said, you're from down Louisiana or South? I said, no, we're from Tennessee. She said she just went to Tennessee.
The big old gang came here a lot with this saloon.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is a night. Look here. Bartender. Bartender. Give me a shot of rye.
Up to the bar.
Give me a shot of rye here.
I'll take a Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Straight.
Okay.
Straight. Where's Miss Kitty?
I don't know. Her and
Matt.
Matt's gone somewhere. Festus is probably protecting them. We watched Gunsmoke last night, which we watch it all the time. Festus cracks me up. Now, I'll tell you something now, Cody. You got to be thinking about this stuff. Beautiful place right here. Clocks. See, look out the biscuits, sunshine biscuits. There's a pure lard.
That stove.
Which a lot of people back in, they rented their own lard out of the fat from the animals, so they didn't have
Yeah.
a lot of that stuff even in the earlier days and later days too. Mama used to render her lard years and years ago. This is just a nice little, I mean, just a view across through here. It's just, imagine back in 1800s looking at this. Wild West back in. There may be rattlesnakes in this area.
I think we know if we saw one, you'd hear me screaming.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it's neat.
Look at the talons on that thing.
Yeah, I know.
Now see, that's a long buffalo rope. Oh my gosh, look at that knife. Old Trail 50th anniversary engraved Bowie knife. Keith Castile. That is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's a Ideal Universal potbelly. That's a nice one. That's a fancy in there. Well, I just can't imagine how they got this stuff moved. Old oil lamps. Buffalo head. Oh, that's another warrior. That's a Sundance whistle made from eagle and bones. That's the Sioux. I love stuff like that, don't you? Well, I think we're about to the end of it. That's it, ain't it? It's private now. We gotta go back through here.
Yeah.
Well, that's the tour of Wild Bill, Cody, Buffalo Bill Homestead here. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll show you a lot more because we're going to Yellowstone and different places. See you later.